yo, baby pop. Hey, y'all. It's your favorite perky barista, Juanita Michelle, and we are at JM Enterprise doing our thing with the network and chill fellas. I feel like I got it's a Juanita sandwich over here. Okay? Yeah. So, y'all, this is the Broken Entrepreneur Podcast, and as you know, we are here not to celebrate brokenness, but to acknowledge it so that we understand what's wrong so we can fix it. I am here today. Oh, look at all this man meat, y'all.
She ain't got a pause.
She ain't got a pause, man, at all.
So, y'all, we are here with Network and Chill. The gentleman here, I have grown to love, okay? So I'm going to let them introduce themselves really quickly, and then we're going to learn a little bit about who they are, what makes them individually an entrepreneur, and then we'll talk about how they came together. So can we start with you, sir?
Yeah, my name Chris Lockett, a.k.a. C-Lock, owner and operator of Lock and Loaded Fish and Fry, and 1/4 of Official Network and Chill.
Yay.
My name is Talia Farrell Sebastian, owner and operator of Art Has No Rules and Art Has No Rules Gallery, and also 1/4 of Official Network and Chill.
My name is Peanut Johnson, 1/4 of Official Network and Chill, and CEO of Dash Resort LLC.
Sean Fields, 1/4 of Network and Chill, also owner and operator of Shine 550 LLC, financial services, whatever y'all want to call it.
Don't you love how they're using that mathematics, y'all? Okay, my inner math teacher is just proud of these boys. We using fractions, okay? So they told us who they are individually, but what brought you guys together as a group?
God did.
Yeah.
Passion.
God did.
All
for
of
sure.
it.
God did.
Yes, sir.
did for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, shout out.
I'll say something for real quick. I had met Lock and Farrell through Peanut, man, and when I met them, bro, it was just like, these is my guys. These are my guys. They had every single last thing that I wanted in like friends, bro. Seriously, that's from the bottom of my heart, man. I had to put that out there because like it's hard to bump into some cats that's on the grind like you know what I'm saying? That's willing to put in overtime, overtime. I call Farrell like, bro, you always at the art studio, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you make me want to go crazy, and I need that around me. I need that. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, shouts out to y'all, bro, for real.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I want to add a little bit to that. Is like I'm the common lineage between everybody here. C-Lock, I've known him my whole life. You know what I mean? Like that's my cousin. Pharaoh, me and him rode the school bus together. I mean, me and him grew up practically the same. Like we all grew up in Westwood, drunk the same water. You know what I mean? He had a sister that went to the school. I had a sister that go to the same school. So we kind of was on some dual twin stuff like right there. And then Shotty Mac, I've known him for longer than I knew I did.
That's crazy. Like, look, tell them how I bumped into you the second time.
Well, it was wild because like to kind of tell the story, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a friend who passed, and I feel like he brought us together. So R.I.P. Dante Price for sure. And it's like, later on, we run back to each other just on some. He hit me up to talk to me about some financial stuff.
I hit him in his DM, bro. Like, hey man, I need to know what you doing, bro. I seen him doing his thing on Facebook. I'm like, bro, Grants, I'm tapped in. I'm putting my cousins on. Like, yeah, y'all need to hear this out. Listen to it. I'm like, man, let me reach out to bro. I gotta connect.
And it's funny because I swear, like, me and him had met like 3 or 4 times in my head. I was like, I know him somewhere. Yeah. And he like the same thing. But one day I was like, bro, where we know each other from? We just like laughing, like, man, I don't know. So we went to run it down. And one day he found like an old picture of us and was like, dang, bro, that's hard.
Oh, wow. Old picters.
Yeah.
Was at the License Sirens, if y'all remember where License Sirens was.
Sirens.
Wow.
Bro, we was up there, rocking it.
Yeah.
He was doing a show.
Hope y'all know that era, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and then likewise though, when you introduced me to Shawnee, when I met Shawnee, it was like it was like, pause is necessary, love at first sight. Like I gravitated to the dude, like, and I ain't like that, like normally. Like I ain't friendly. I'm real standoffish when I meet people, because you know how it is these days. Damn near barely can trust people, So
I thought Shawnee ain't like me at first.
No, that's you.
Hey, look, any improvement on the way here.
Okay. Why did you think Shawnee didn't like you?
I don't know, maybe because we ain't conversed that much.
Okay.
But I think that's probably what it was.
I'm naturally standoffish. I think bro, he's same way too though. Like we just seen each other, was like, what up? You know what I'm saying? What up?
And I spent 150 hours with every last one of them individually and together. So.
Nah, that's my dog now though. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
So where did the name Network and Chill, like how did you guys, after you got together, we got some connections and we got a little flow going. How did that become what we know now as Network and Chill?
I want to say you came up with the name just because it sounded like some stuff that
I
you
know,
would do.
but we was busted, so you would have known, right? But it was really Peanut.
Real?
It was really Peanut because y'all
That's
had
crazy.
the Margarita. They
Margarita
had the
Monday.
Margarita
Yeah.
Mondays going, and then I come into
remember
play.
Margarita Mondays.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when I came into play, it was just the energy that came with it, and we just. Again, we was busted, right? We was under the influence, and we was just clicking. We like, bro, we vibing. We need to come up with something right here. This something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, of course, Peanut being a mastermind, he said it so fast. It was so original, you know what I mean? And,
Okay.
Yep. And that's how I got started for real. Peanut said the name, and we start building from there.
Yeah.
Well, you
But it wasn't official Network and Chill until Ferragamo was led.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
for real.
official Network and
Yeah.
Chill now. You know what I mean? He put his stamp on there.
So,
Mr. Blue Check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk to him nice. You know what I mean? Verified. You know?
Oh, my
Man,
goodness.
I ain't making no noise, but I am.
So a lot of people don't understand how to network, how to work a room. Now, I myself.
Oh, come on now. I seen you in action, okay? I done seen you in action, okay?
Yeah, talk
You
that
know what I mean?
talk.
Shut it down. All the lights like this all on you. Like, what's going on here?
And she cool with it.
I mean, this is the person I lost plug of the ear to. You know what I mean? I ain't going all the way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't
Talk
feel
that
bad.
talk. Yeah,
I
you
ain't feel
should.
bad. I'm
You
like,
should,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Salute. You know what I
The
mean?
runner and the runner up.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You
That's
know
fire.
they had to make me come to that.
See what I mean? That's a flex. That's a flex. This is my
She
favorite
wasn't
part.
even messing with it.
I'm screen recording that, and I swear when you call, that was gonna play.
no.
Hey, you know they made me come to that. That's gonna be what happened when you call.
That's not what it was. In my heart, I was like, oh no, Peanut is gonna get that. Like I was so convinced that Peanut was gonna get it just for the simple strength that it was a vote. And he's working all of his channels. I'm like, I can't win that. He's gonna have all the Network and Chill people, all of these people, all those people.
And they all
It's
did
the
vote.
stocks and
And
bonds,
still
you
did.
Yeah.
All them
That
did
says,
vote.
that says a lot, don't it? That says a lot. Why she play a lot? And she knows. She like, I do.
He said,
Look.
go vote. And they was like, oh, there's Juanita. Pow.
It's all right.
Like, oh, I didn't know Juanita was on here. Look, going to vote for nothing. I ain't. Oh, Juanita was here.
It was our group of friends not being voters.
Right.
Goodness.
Nah,
But
it's
yes,
all love.
I was sure that you were gonna win. So I was like, I'm not going to that because I'm not gonna win.
Now look,
So I was just like, Ty was like, Juanita, we really need you. I was like, okay.
Shout out Ty.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yes, shout out Ty
Yeah.
Corbin. Ty Corbin just started a podcast.
Yes, I was just a
yeah, I
guest
seen
on
that.
there.
Yeah.
I was just a guest on there.
Okay.
fire.
Okay. How was that?
I like it because he does it in like a theme, and the theme is like no excuses. So, like questions you ask you are kind of geared towards you keeping that theme going. Like, and I kind of like it because a lot of times we get casted as like victimhood, or you kind of get into those
Yes.
dark wallows. We think,
Yes.
oh man, I'm black, so I can't. And I've never been an I can't person, so. That whole podcast to me was a vibe.
How
And-
can I person?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I cannot wait to see everybody else's that came out as well because
Okay.
yeah, for sure. And he also had one of my mentors. You want to say Dr. Lawrence?
Oh, you
For sure.
are his fan.
For sure.
Shout out to David Lawrence,
For
Dr.
sure.
David Lawrence.
Yeah.
He'll be on the podcast soon.
Got to
Yes.
for sure.
So when you talk about that no excuses and the fact that we are eliminating those, you know, my podcast, the purpose of my podcast was to really correct what wasn't going right. And again, to acknowledge it so that I can fix it. So how do you guys help entrepreneurs that are getting out there? What kind of services do you guys provide? Because I've seen a lot from you guys. So what are you doing for new entrepreneurs?
First of all, hugs and a lot of tissue paper, man. 'Cause listen, like my bro always say, you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than finance when it comes to that. And Shotty Mac hate when we say that, but it's true because a lot of times when you're dealing with people who are trying to get their business off the ground, they're not only dealing with their business, they're dealing with their cousin just got locked up, their mom just died, their kids is acting up. You dealing with all that before you even get to their EIN number. So a lot of times you're dealing with and that's something that we actually provide. And like that is something like first I learned at one of your strategic planning workshops. Shameless plug, right? Is your SWOT analysis, and like that's one of our strengths is we cater to that portion of it, right? We're dealing with the people, not just their business. That's no disrespect to no other incubator system or any type of people that's helping small businesses, but understand that we're treating the whole symptom and the cause and everything behind it. I mean, like all the way down to diet, and I mean, like bro, will keep you grounded to the point where after you get the money, what you gonna do with it, right? We handle that whole portion of that there, and I hope I didn't get too long with it, but that's just what they called me to say.
And then for a short one, we market for them too, so that's huge, but we gonna keep it real short on that one. That's some of our secret sauce, man.
Yeah, that's powerful, and I don't want to speak for bruh, but like bruh bring color to the group. You know what I mean? When it comes to like where can you? We like a one-stop shop.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, and it was unintentional. It was just God's divine timing how it came together. You know what I mean? So, you know, I mean, I don't want to spill all the sauce and all the tea. You know, you got to actually show up or sign up for the Patreon. So.
Definitely on that Patreon.
Tap in, man. Like y'all
ONXC.
do stuff for your business all the time. Tap into something like that. It's for your business.
Okay, so tell me, what is Patreon? What are you guys doing with Patreon? What's that about?
That's how we keep it a secret.
So it is one way of us maintaining our IP, you know what I'm saying, our intellectual property. It's a way of people who are a part of this are getting technical absolute skin in the game. So on our Patreon, you are able to watch from home now because like a lot of times people, like I said before, we're treating the whole system of the person, right? So if the person cannot make it, we don't want that to be a barrier. So now they're able to watch from home for $1.99. So let's say you don't want to come in, like how Juanita is super busy on the go. She may want to just tap in with us. It's $1.99 a month, right? It's not gonna hurt you at all. Not to mention, once you do that, you're in the running for our 100 for 100 series that's going to start the moment we get our last business. That's 100. We're gonna run 100 business in 100 days. We're gonna just run constant promo. We got a whole rollout lined up. Not to mention, you get a
man, they get a steal with that, man. It's like I'm literally sketching out the first 100 businesses. Yeah, look, you see that face?
Yeah.
That's what I'll be saying every time I say that. Like,
And I just want to add to that real quick, man. This is not for the people that are in the city or in the area to not come in person. You get way more benefits in person. Yeah. This is us just saying we're gonna reach out globally because we feel like this is impactful. Right. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like Todd said, it's a no excuse mentality. There's no reason at this stage of life and where we at as a people that we're not financially free.
Right.
Right. We got to get financially free, and then we can focus on other things as far as gaining our social power back and our economic power back. So, yeah, it's no excuse. And
political power back.
Yeah, sure.
So, speaking of politics, so we are in the midst of our presidential election.
We about to get canceled.
No.
She set up.
Vote for Pedro.
We're not going to get canceled. So, what do you guys think about the current race?
I feel like we're getting two broken items to choose from yet again, and I just feel like I don't feel like this is a time and a place that where our vote will even. And I'm the type of person where I've been voting ever since I was allowed to vote. My grandmother was a strong. On that, like my mother and all of us, we pile in the car and we go vote every single election. Even in the local election, I still vote for those. But this right here made me feel like I'm not just giving it to a Democrat this time. Like, you're going to have to work for this vote this time. Like, I need something tangible. I'm tired of us just giving it blindly to a place that just keep giving us their butt to kiss, right? We're seeing where migrants are getting better treatment than veterans here, right? And I feel that as though, like, that is a cause of concern. You need to treat the people that's here better than the people elsewhere. No reason why we're sending money over to foreign places for them to fight a fight that they're in the middle of fighting over land that's neither ours nor theirs. And we got people that's here that's struggling.
And that's a touchy subject. I just want to say to the what you're saying. I'm with Yellow Pain and that group of thinkers. Like, let's focus on the local elections more than anything, because these are the ones that empower our community and our neighborhoods and stuff of that nature. So I'm gonna be honest, I ain't paid much attention to the presidential. You know, I've been trying to still learn the legislative and executive and branches here and whatnot. So
They gonna work for y'all folks. Y'all.
It's an ugly game. Since Obama ran for office and won, I always wonder, like, at least at the bare minimum, why don't we have a black thought leader of any sort in the race each year? It's like people felt like Obama got there and it was like, oh yeah, we cool. No, it's more black people that's probably way more qualified than him to be the president. But people is not. I don't know if they was just content with just having him in. I'm like, why is it still just Trump and Biden?
People paying more attention. They're paying more attention to people eating on Facebook and eating on Instagram.
Well, the distractions are real. So
distractions.
That's one of the things that we have to just wake up to, the fact that there's always something really goofy going on to keep you distracted from the real problem.
Agreed.
And social media has helped us and not helped us at the same time. So as an entrepreneur, I feel grateful for social media because it is a wonderful tool that you can use to get exposure for people all over the world.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you know, a person will wake up and they will be 4 hours later and they're just scrolling and laughing, laughing and scrolling, scrolling and laughing. And it's like, okay, what'd you do today?
Scroll.
You ever been scrolling? You ever been scrolling so long you been drained? You was drained when you got done scrolling.
That happened to me before.
So
I threw my phone a couple times.
Man, got to get down there salty. Like, what am I doing?
That's violent.
An hour.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I lost it.
No.
I lost it. I remember this was before Reels were popular. I got sucked into just going through somebody's comments.
No.
And I was just reading comments, and then I looked up, and I was like, oh shoot, I've been saying for 90 minutes. And I haven't got any, like, I had stuff to do, and I'm just like, I'm sucked into these comments. I was like, you know what?
It's like the new dope. The internet like the new dope, right? Because I'm talking about, I know people who get frustrated when you call them out on they been scrolling too much. Like, yo, you been online forever. Like, what are you?
Why you on my phone?
Yeah, like, why you worried about me? It's my phone. Yeah,
I'm learning from it, bro. I'm learning, man. You learn that stuff. Look, that's what people doing now. I'm on TikTok. I'm learning from it.
Yeah, for real. Get to that point where you're like, man, keep your dope there. You know, go ahead. I ain't got nothing else to say to you.
Yeah, I see people that's supposed to be at work. It's like, you can't comment and like everything while you're working.
Right.
Are you working?
Are you working?
You wake up and turn around and get on that thing. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
And sidebar, we're looking for a social media manager, by the way.
Keep them in.
Hey, listen, if you're good at keeping them scrolling, come on in.
But it's necessary.
Yes.
Because the other thing, so there are two things. Number one, I was just talking to my students about this. I have a class. I teach a business fundamentals class.
That's hard.
And I was asking my students today, how do you get exposure in a world full of noise? Like, how do you differentiate yourself from all the noise?
Beautiful.
How do you do that? Like, what would you guys think about that question? Like,
Be the quiet one.
Marketing for sure.
Be the quiet one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
you.
Yeah, for some reason, like like you said, I thought what's his name? Charles Chaplin. What's his name? Was that
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin. He was completely quiet during the time where everything was out. But nah, to me, it's best to just stick to your true character because, like, if people watch you long enough, they're gonna be able to pick and find chinks in the armor. So as long as you authentically yourself, then you're gonna be fine, and don't have expectations of, oh, this is gonna do this, this is gonna be that. No, like you will be able to see what does well, and then you kind of just multiply on that. Sometimes I'll do something that'll do well, and I'm like, I don't want to be known for that, so I'll try something else. So find something that works, implement that, and continue to build upon whatever is successful. If you like it, if not, keep fishing.
Okay.
One of my partners, one of my good friends growing up said, "Hey, be yourself, because everybody else is taken." You know,
That's good.
everybody.
Okay.
I just told
good.
my kids that recently. I said, it's only one of you. You know,
I
that's
like
gonna
that.
be in that build. You better do what you do in it. And nobody, this a one of one.
Yeah.
God can't even create this again. You know,
Right.
it's a one of one.
That's right.
So, yeah, I agree with. Do you?
Okay. So what's next? So you told me now we got a Patreon thing going on, so I don't have to actually be present.
Mhm.
I could join
You
Network
do.
and Chill
I'm just playing.
and be in California or
Yeah.
be in New York.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But if you're in Dayton, you want to be there because the other part of it is the true networking that you have within that room.
Yeah, we got people coming from down the highway from Cincinnati,
All
like
the
the
time.
surrounding areas.
Yeah.
People coming up
All the
Okay.
time.
and joining the meetings. That's why it's really no excuse for a Daytonian not to be there.
Oh,
Like,
God.
it's really no excuse.
Okay.
If you calling yourself an entrepreneur anyway, you know what I
Okay.
mean, and you ain't got all your business 101 down. You know,
Okay.
this is no knock to the entrepreneurs such as yourself who up and rolling, but you can still probably learn something
Absolutely.
from, Official Network and Chill, because again, it get bigger than finance. We don't know what you're going through outside of finance, and I'm pretty sure we can help you in that regard. So.
Well, the other thing is, when we're networking together, there's opportunity.
Absolutely.
Always.
You know?
Always.
Yeah, there's opportunities. So we don't ever want to miss opportunities by not being in the room. So
That's what I was gonna say, bro. Like it's as a business owner, if you don't have, a lamb parked outside, why wouldn't you be at a networking event?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then, I mean, like your first line of support is in that room. I mean, I didn't get a chance to go to the Dayton Metro Library event, but half the vendors or more was from Network and Chill. So like
you
you're
talking about
seeing-
the Angel Walker
yeah.
too? Yeah.
And she's from
she's
Network and
an
Chill.
alumni.
So yeah, so like you're seeing our DNA in all these different like events, and it's really showing like the ripple effect of what we're doing and the influence and like what we're putting together is something bigger than all of us. And I think like
It
that
really
truly
is.
what brought us together is because everybody here is so selfless. I've seen everybody in here frustrated to the point where we red in the face just trying to put this together for y'all. You know what I mean? It's not this point where it's like, oh yeah, all these accolades. No, like it's really a thankless job. But when you get a chance to see the impact, that's the thanks to us. You know what I mean? And like to be able to be on platforms like this, because I mean, you've highlighted so many different legendary people. You know, like people who I would want to get on legendary. You know what I'm saying? You done had them on here. You know what I mean? Miss Ross and them. But anyway, so I joke, I kid. But no, but seriously, like for us to get this platform shows that what we're doing is great work.
I think that's what's really keeping us together is knowing that it's bigger than us.
For sure.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
like this ain't gonna be easy to break out. You know what I mean? Like
well, being an entrepreneur, let me tell you, it can be. It doesn't have to be, because you guys have shown the power in numbers. But being an entrepreneur can be very lonely because it is your vision, your hope, your dream, and you're the only one that truly has to walk it.
Right.
Now, if you are blessed enough to have a team
The
where
greatest team in
you
the world.
can distribute work or share the responsibilities, that is a blessing.
Man.
But for those entrepreneurs that are up and rising, to have the support of you guys, and it's more familial. So it's not like I am going to, and this is no shot. This is no shot to any of the ecosystems that we have in Dayton. But it's not like just going to the hub where you get a counselor and we talk maybe once a month. You guys are really doing like you guys are going in, you know, in the crevices, and you filling up spaces that are empty, in a sense, and then even offering the support group, where I have a room full of other people, and we may connect because you do this and then I do that, so now we this and that
together.
You know, so now all of a sudden we get these small little, you know, those little people together, and it just makes the team stronger.
Right.
Like our partner Mike Manuel said. He said he put up a slide one time at one of his meetings where it was a bunch of dots, and then he started connecting them. Lines started running through, and that's what we are. And especially, I can't help but to say Dayton, right? It's just a bunch of dots, a bunch of gems laying around, and now we connecting. That's a beautiful thing. It's powerful.
Connecting and shining together. You know what I mean? That's what gems do.
Connecting and shining together.
But that's
Make
what
a chain, don't it?
Yeah, that's
He on
what
to something.
you should do.
Right.
Yeah.
He don't
Or we
know.
can make a net for you to go fishing with.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Casting out the line.
Oh.
Come on now.
Gathering them up.
See, this the importance and the beauty of networking. God is present, man. Minds are coming together, man. We connected. I love it.
I love it. So tell me how. So if we got a person out here in our broken entrepreneurship, you know, our viewership, who wants to know how to find you guys, how to join your organization, how to link up with you on Patreon, how do they do that?
So first of all, to go out to your street building, look up. There's gonna be an official network of chill bat symbol somewhere. I'm just kidding. You can reach us at. We are at Network and Chill on Facebook, Official Network and Chill on Instagram. You can hit us at officialnetworkandchill@gmail.com, and on Linktree, we also have a form for you to fill out. You go to linktree.com/official network and chill, and we have a ton of resources on there, and also a contact page if you want to get in contact with us.
Cool. And how do you meet? Where do you meet?
That's the secret part. You gotta be on the Patreon.
You gotta be in the secret
You
club.
gotta be in the secret club. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Are we blood brothers? I mean, do I gotta shed some drops?
I mean, because we might do different things on different days, and you just gotta be on the Patreon to get the drop on what we do.
We move around a lot, so
And I said like this to give y'all somewhat of a hint. We like to patronize black businesses.
yeah.
So
I know I was a space. Shout out to Third Perk.
Shout out Third Perk. Oh my God, man, legendary hollow ground right there. That's hollow ground.
So
Yeah,
I had the benefit of hosting you guys several occasions, and each time I learned something new.
Dope.
So I learned something new about you guys, which gave me like ultimate respect. And I love the fact that you gathered such a diverse set of people in the room.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just because you know I'm a little more seasoned. You know,
salt and pepper.
like a prime rib.
Ooh.
It's also a little more expensive.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
The gold flakes and all
Those
that.
things
You know
are
what I mean?
very important for you to know, because you shouldn't be going to this grocery store shopping for stuff you cannot afford.
Oh man, we're like some
Hey, yo,
somebody.
get that bag. Get that bag right there.
Somebody to
Get that
post.
bag.
Hey, I remember my sister when my sister first went to California. She said, "Chris, I walked in these stores. I think she was like maybe like Beverly Hills. She said I walked in the store, wasn't no price tags on nothing. They said if you had to ask how much it cost, you couldn't afford it."
Oh.
That's right. That's right. I have a cousin who has a boutique, and she does not play games. Because I was like, how much that is? She said, you probably can't afford it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you asking that?
And I was like, oh, well, maybe I can't. But tell me so I can have a drink.
Right.
But
Luckily, you can afford Official Network $99 on our Patreon.
Yes, sir.
absolutely, absolutely. But we want to make sure that, you know, everybody is kind of staying in line with you guys, keeping up,
Yes.
because it is very valuable what these gentlemen are doing. And I tell you, the love that entrepreneurs are getting today, like there has been a shift, a total shift going on, and people are looking for their own opportunities. People are looking to make things on their own, and I totally respect it.
Yeah.
I totally respect it. So I am going to challenge you guys of course, you need to subscribe to the Broken Entrepreneur Podcast.
For sure.
Catch up on the episodes, leave comments.
Yes.
But also make sure that you are staying linked up with these gentlemen because they've got good information to share. And they're all being modest. Because this man right here,
Oh my God.
this man right here,
Man, listen.
he is quiet, but let me tell you, he is an art icon.
Telling
okay?
you, living legend.
And I tell you, so most of you guys know, some of you don't, I don't know, but we're opening up a new space at 3907 West 3rd Street in the heart of West Washington.
Beautiful.
And we've got an art project going on. So we'll have one roof, but we'll be operating two businesses. We'll operate the Soul Food
Food carry out. I cannot wait for the soul food carry out.
Look, I'm
Go,
like,
go.
That's hard.
yes. And we'll also bring Third Perk. We'll have Third Perk, but we'll be driving along Third Perk. You won't be coming and sitting like we traditionally did. But we want to keep the art going because art was such a big part of what we did at the coffee
Art
house.
was a big part. Okay.
Art was
Freestyle
Bars.
champion.
That's
Freestyle
right.
champion. Okay.
So what we're doing is
yours.
we are commissioning local artists. We're gonna have 10 original pieces, and we want.
The global artist
He's
here.
gonna be a part of it. I know he's like, I didn't know, but it's like, but now you know. We're gonna make sure that we just get it all together.
Sure.
We're gonna give him all the details.
Yeah.
And in June, we're gonna have some beautiful art pieces.
That's
Like,
sure.
For sure, I got
Sure.
you.
yes. So anyway, guys,
I'll be there to help the curate like I always do. You know what I mean? The building. You know what I mean? Setting the vibes. You know what I mean?
the moderator, y'all. The moderator. Before we wrap this up, now, like I said before, we are the Broken Entrepreneur Podcast, and we like to know maybe a challenge that each of you may have had and how you overcame that challenge. So as we're closing up, can you guys think of something that may have happened either in your personal business or as the organization Network and Chill that you had to bust through in order to keep things moving? Because we have challenges.
Sure.
And one of the things that I like to discuss is, again, those challenges, because you never know who's watching and who can learn from what you're going through. Because they may be going through the same exact thing, and you're giving them the information that's going to keep them pushing. Okay? Because we can get through things. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Yep.
Sometimes people are right there where they need to be when they give up. And it was like, well, if you had just stepped across the threshold, you was going to be inside.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you gave up at the doorstep. So what can you guys share that, again, a challenge that you were able to overcome?
One of mine was.
Yeah.
You want me? All right.
He can't wait
I'll
until his
let
challenge.
y'all know. Like I was terrified to speaking in front of people. So I used to like.
I would have never known that. I've heard him a couple times.
I literally-
never knew.
Yeah, I had to practice. I had to, practice in the living room. I had my mentor. He put me in front of, about a crowd of 80 people on Tuesday nights, and I would just break out. I would literally leave and go to the bathroom, get myself ready, just mentally, and then, I would just hide from people. That's kind of how I cope. So after I broke through that, I believe. I just kept doing it. It was one of them things where you just gotta do it. It wasn't like I was gonna be able to reach that next barrier without doing it. So, I mean, look at where we at now. We talk in front of people every Monday, comfortably. So, and I feel like the impact of me being able to do that now is helping. It's helping the
Yes,
community.
sir.
So.
And not only are you talking to nice groups each Monday,
Yeah.
you're impacting thousands of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow.
Salute to you, Sean.
Appreciate you.
I guess I'll go next. We go from this way. Mine was like just learning to get out of my own way sometimes. Like, for instance, I mean, like when you go from, and we all share this, where like you're the king of your own castle and you're running this your way and it's gonna be your way because it's yours, like with your own dream. But then when you partner with other people, you have to be inclusive of everyone's time, their mannerism, like you literally are in like a relationship with them. You know what I mean? Pause if necessary. And it's like that is something I had to like struggle with the most, because I'm the type of person where it's like, it's up and go time, up and go time, up and go time. It's like, man, bro, we are going on this schedule, and it's going to be like this, and it's going to be like that. And then also, I got a chance to have that aha moment of me being wrong, right? And that right there was real eye-opening, because a lot of times you don't even know you got a blind spot till you run into something, and my bros was right there to hold me down, and they had the right decision, and then that right there builds that trust to be like, man, you ain't always right. Like, let's see your bros, and then you gotta trust them, and then like that trust is like, I promise you, if one of them fell in the room, I bet you every last one of us would be caught. Like, nobody gonna let nobody hit the floor. I trust them blindfold.
Awesome.
That's big too, that trust part.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Especially when you used to like controlling it yourself the whole time, bro. I was the same way. Like, you know, I had to let it go. Like, let
It's
some of that
also
control
maturity.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, being able to connect for the greater good. Yes. What about you, fellas?
So, contrary to popular belief, I'm actually very much outspoken, and
Yeah.
He sings.
one of my
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I said you sing. Yeah,
And
you
sing
definitely.
too, yeah.
oh, that was
You
that
definitely
ain't a
outspoken.
challenge though.
I was saying that's outspoken though, right there. Sure.
But one of my biggest challenges, and the fact that I'm outspoken, is I speak my mind. I you know what I'm saying. I don't hold nothing back, and I had to learn that you don't always have to say something. That was my, like, last year I was battling that so many times in so many situations that it was like, oh, I can and I have every right to say whatever I'm going to say in this situation, but do I have to say it?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to do it, and that's a part of being mature, is because a lot of people be like, oh, I'm grown, I can do what I want to do. Yeah,
But you don't have to.
You don't got to.
Right. You
In
don't
those
have
moments.
to
You
do
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Some of these kids they'll never know until they get there. You
Right.
know? They think they want to do all this when they get grown. When they get up time, they get grown. I tell my kids all the time, you ain't gonna even want to do some of the
ain't
stuff
gonna
you think
wanna
you
do
want to
that.
do.
Right.
Wait till 6 o'clock hit, and you were like,
I'll be like, man.
I'm getting a little tired.
I was going out at 11.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
I'm at bed at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleep. So
One
what
of my,
about you, Chris?
Yeah, one of my biggest things to overcome that was huge, and for everybody that spoke already, like, we all kind of, I think, relate to that
For
in
sure.
some way, form, or
We all
fashion.
added that.
My biggest thing for me personally was the sacrifice, giving up, letting go of something to get to the next level. And I kind of think we all kind of said that in the same, maybe in a different way, but that's what it was. It's like some of the sacrifices I had to make, some of my eating habits, some of my timely, like my partying habits, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about this stuff didn't just help with my business, it helped with my personal life. You know what I mean? I had to get away from the in crowd for a little while.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, and build my character and build myself and learn myself, be alone, take time to feel myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes we hit the ground running since I was yay high, I just been moving and feel like it's out here, you know, and it was hard to let go because that's all I was used to.
Right.
And then I was like, something just overcame me, like whether it was hardships or whatever, it just set me. God said, sit down. I said, stop moving, be still.
Yeah.
And when I did that, it was like, all right.
Well, sometimes when we're running from ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You be running from you, and it's like, I'm still gonna be here. You know you dragging me wherever you go. I'm here.
I'm running for myself. Boy, I'm fast as hell, man. Keep catching up.
Keep catching up. Shadow right there.
Shadow right there.
Yeah, because sometimes you get by yourself, you're like, I don't like that so much. Yeah, because that's one of the things that COVID did for me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yes.
that's beautiful.
Get that shadow
At
work.
COVID time,
Shout out to COVID.
Shout out to
crazy
COVID.
thing about COVID is that I didn't shut
Real.
down. I was really never shut down or really ever
Your
for
business?
a time. I was quarantined, but I started moving out the old coffee house during COVID. So when everybody came outside, the coffee house was empty. So I was still working with my employees. We was getting everything together. But what COVID did for me, that was my first time in my whole adult life that I was by myself. Because I left my mother's house as a mother. So I was with my kids,
same.
and then I was a married woman, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then it was like, okay, no, you're here by yourself. At 45, 40, however old. I was in my 40s. Okay.
Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? She's probably way younger than that. You know what I
Probably,
mean? 'Cause
probably.
She don't age.
I don't. I'm a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Legit.
I found myself alone, and then it was like I had to learn how to cook for one person. Cause I would cook, and then I got all these pots of food. And it was like, there's nobody here but you. You ain't cooking for the coffee house. You ain't cooking for the house. You just cooking for you.
Just turn it into a meal prep.
Sandwich, okay? One sandwich. You know how to make a little pot of chili just for you? Because it.
Go wake up to a man on the couch.
Boy, man.
Just start handing it out.
Yeah, I smell it. Can I inhale it?
But that was it. So I had to learn myself because, again, the first time I felt myself again, like, here you are. Love it or leave it. It's just you.
Sure.
So-
And you brought up that COVID, right? I gotta say this because it's so important that you said that. Every trick, setup, system, whatever you could think of that the enemy has tried to set up has backfired. It only makes us better and makes us stronger. I just wanted to say that for people watching. Don't be fooled by the enemy's setups. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
A lot of people-
it always backfires.
Look, a lot of people didn't like COVID. I'm just naturally an introvert, and I made my whole house into like the best place ever.
Right.
It was
I love COVID.
it was
I got some
She
rest
said,
during
"I love
COVID.
it."
I love
my
COVID
business.
was-
Look, my business was growing. I was at home
The
doing
community
it.
needed
I was
it.
saving gas.
Hey,
Look,
my
Community
business-
need
I
to
was
shut this
too.
stuff down.
Look.
We blowing way too much
Yeah.
money. You know what I'm saying?
At
Shut
at
this
home
down.
making videos with the kid. I like kicking it with the kids. So
Eating chips.
Yeah, eating
eating
chips.
chips. Look, I
Quarantine.
didn't watch no movies. I didn't get unproductive, but
I actually
You know.
started working out during COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Super productive.
I got the workout down going into COVID. Like it changed everything up. So I'm there's a lot of things about COVID I'm thankful for.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Because to me, like quarantine created a routine for me. It's like that's why I started selling stocks not dope every Sunday. So I got in the so that started in that, and I haven't stopped since. Like that muscle memory is there. It's like on Sunday, it's nothing else I can be doing. I don't care. I've been on vacation, and everything. Still, my body just got an internal clock. Like I have to drop the information for the people.
look, watch this.
thank you.
All the businesses that started during COVID now turn around. They come into network and chill.
Sure.
Look,
For sure.
Beautiful.
it's a lot of good things, you know, and
Yeah.
you
R.I.P.
know,
to everybody.
It was,
for
yeah,
sure,
it was
yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of bad
I
things.
want to say
also.
nothing good about that
Yeah.
part of it. So we're talking about the COVID era, not the actual virus.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
PPP.
Look, it's like, praise God, praise God.
Like the way
I'm
you
saying
say it,
they started all them businesses, man. That PPP
It's the numbers.
may have started a lot of businesses.
Hey, running back.
Put a lot of people in jail too.
Nah, did anybody go to jail for that?
Oh,
For
yeah,
PPP?
yeah.
I guess
Just
they was
one of the
catching up
big-
with
yeah,
them. I know
big
they was making
fish.
some threats.
Yeah, the 23 million that they made off of it, like the big dogs.
Look. Anyway,
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
y'all, can I say thank you for being here?
What?
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you
thank
for
you for
having
having
us.
us.
Thank
Yeah.
you
Of course,
for
of
spending
course.
this evening with me and with my Broken Entrepreneur family. I appreciate it, and I wish you all much success.
It was an honor.
Likewise,
It was an
thank
honor.
you.
I will be hosting an official network and chill at the Soul Food Carryout.
Oh,
during the
yeah!
summer.
It's
We got
up.
some really special
It's up.
things going on in the
It's
summer,
up.
y'all.
It's
So
up.
we will give you that news on the Patreon in the secret club. Is that
Yeah,
what y'all
yeah,
say?
In the
on
secret club.
Go to Patreon.com/ONXC. You get
Yup.
your name.
More merch on the way.
It's
Yeah.
$2. You're gonna spend $2
You
on
can't even
something.
buy a cup of coffee for
Yeah.
$2. You can't do anything with
You got
$2.
another $2.
This is a great investment, okay?
Amazing.
But where's that book at? Where's that
Oh,
book
yeah.
at? Where's that book at?
Yeah.
Let me just, speaking of.
Yes.
So, before I leave, I have to let you guys know, those of you who don't know, we have published The People's Coffee House. This book is not so much about our last venture on East 3rd Street, but this is where it started at. 46 West 5th Street. And this is our love story to this space where all the magic first happened.
Yes.
And the pages of this book are magical.
Absolutely.
So if you haven't picked up a copy, if I haven't mailed you a copy, go to www.thirdperk.biz and order yourself a copy. I'll sign it and send it right out to ya.
Also, I have a section in there.
There is a peanut page.
A peanut page.
There's a peanut page.
I almost paused
What's
it.
life
I almost
without?
paused it.
Funny.
Oh, I can't even say that because this is. I'm gonna say the joke after.
Oh my god. Inside jokes.
It's terrible
With
too.
this guy.
It's terrible.
It's Dad.
Yeah.
It's Dad. I heard a bad Santa.
Whatever.
Bad dad.
The dad jokes, they don't stop.
Bad
I
dad.
can't help it. Once you start, you can't stop that.
You. Anyway, guys,
It's only
I'm cutting it.
Mhm.
I hope that you found something useful out of this conversation. If nothing else, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur, make sure that you are looking these fellows up, getting with them, networking with them. It is so, they got good stuff going on. So look them up, and we will be back here at JM Enterprise with another episode of The Broken Entrepreneur very soon. But until then, y'all, peace.
Official networking.
Chill.